Yo, so let's talk about the transformation video for Transformers Human Alliance Barricade. Let's get started. So what we do is you've got to kind of wrestle him to start with, but it's okay, he's quite a robust thing. So you just got to take the whole side section, almost exactly like the original figure, and pull it out. But obviously it's slightly easier because this guy is much bigger. So yeah, just sort of dig your nails. You do have to pull and dig and finagle. Yes, my favourite word, finagle. But you have got to just sort of coerce him. And one side wants to come a lot more than the other. There we go. Okay, so pull it out and get everything flat. Take Frenzy out. There's a little look at Frenzy. What do we do with the little figures that come with the Human Alliance range? We chuck them away. And they just sit on the shelf and we're never going to play with them again. Take the seats. Flip the seats down. Okay. That's pretty much all we're going to do for now, because the next bit is, you can see that the backs of the legs are really securely pegged into the knees. So you've got to separate the roof from that. Okay. Then underneath, if I turn him over, you've got to take that hinge, move it forwards, take the hips, and move, you can tell I haven't played with this guy much, split that, okay, then pull your leg sections out and just try and get everything as straight as possible like I usually do. These will only go so far, you can only put that back, and later on that will be a bit of an issue because standing him up, you've got to just sort of get him right. Then these, you've got to pull the hips out as wide as pos. Then you've got swivel joints here, you've got knee joints there, but he's kind of a chicken leg, so at the bottom you've also got another joint there. What you do then is you turn the feet around, and if you watch the toe piece there, that's got a bit of automorph, so that pops up. Then what you do is there's a tab underneath, so you pull the tab out to the side, which gives him a little bit more stability, and then we'll quickly do exactly the same thing to the other side. The other thing I forgot to do last time I transformed him is the knee pads here have got this bit there that goes around, which just gives the knee a bit more form, which they don't show on the box actually. It's like they've forgotten to do it, but I'm assuming whoever took the box art wasn't really a TF fan, they were more just a photographer. And that's pretty much his legs sorted out. I'm going to swivel the camera up a bit so I can get everything on. That gives you the top section, okay? So take the grill, move the grill down, and you can see, if I come in close, you've got hooks there, and you've got slots there, so you just pull one down onto the other, push that up, and the hooks go into the slots, like so, which keeps all the top half of the body in shape. You can bring the guns out if you want, but I'm not a big fan. Again, try and get as much angle on these as you can, because all the videos I've seen so far have left it kind of flat and it just doesn't work. It makes the midsection just look far too big and bulky, like he's got a massive belly. Then take the roof, okay, fold it back, which will give you the wings that flap up. Take the wings and move them out like so. See, the transformation's simple but effective. And then you take the whole section, pull it back because it's on a big old hinge, and lift the head up. Then you put that forwards, okay, which reveals Barricade's head. So let's have a look at Barricade's head. The face sculpt is too clean. And that's a weird thing to say. I know it's a weird thing to say, but the face sculpt is a bit clean. But we'll talk about this in the other video that I'm going to do, which is just talking about the parts. This is all about the transformation. So next thing is take the armies, spin them round. Now if I move it all back, you can see that that's a very, very long arm section. But that's because as soon as you release everything, this won't stay in for love nor money. As soon as you touch it, it just tends to spring off everywhere. Okay. Again, discuss that at a later date. So with these bits, you fold that top section in, which makes it kind of like the film, and then you take this big chasmous hole there, push that up, and that fills the shoulder gap, and then it all fits together much nicer. You take the windows at the bottom, flap the windows up, which makes the bottom half of his arm a bit empty and clunky, but it's not the end of the world. So let's do the same thing over here. So take that forward, take the shoulder piece, move it up so it all fits together. Plug the doors back in. They do have a habit of popping out quite a lot, but that's alright, we can live with that. Take the top section of that, point that inwards, which gives him that barricade shouldery look again. Take the fisty, unfold the fisty, take the window, fold the window in to give him his arm, and then again on there you've got shoulder hinge, elbow hinges, which kind of miss. It means you've just got this big hole here, so there's nothing going on. But I don't think there's an awful lot they could have really done about that. The doors are a pig because when he's in robot mode, if you play with him, the doors are going to fall open quite a lot. It's a minor fault, but it's a fault nonetheless, I'm not really keen on. So all you do is fold the legs back, turn everything out. See, this is what I mean by the legs. You've got to turn everything out, turn that out, fold everything back, and then rely on the angle of the feet to keep everything sort of lined up, which I'm not. There. If you do that, let's really see, you can see the problems I'm having standing this guy already. So let's bring his other arm forward and squeeze him down a bit, and now he's going to stand up better. Lift the bonnet up slightly. Moving back, but he's big, look. So he's getting him on the camera is a task. It really is. I'm going to bring it back over here a little bit. So there we have Human Alliance Barricade, pretty much done. Got any questions? Got any comments? You want to say I suck? Fine. If you want to say I'm great, it's unlikely. I don't know. Just that's my Human Alliance Barricade. I'm very, 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 very pleased with him. If you want to know more about it, watch the other vid. Okay, yes, there's a small addendum to the transformation video, because you lot are all going to point out going, you nyet, right, because I know there's lots more nerdier people than I. If you take the tops of the doors, which I did complain about because they got in the way, you take that, move that around, so it still points inwards, but it stops this thing getting in the way, and this thing gets in the way of his wing things there. So now it just looks, I think it looks a lot better. Sorry, I promise to do it better next time.